Most business owners out there are not even creating landing pages for different products or lead magnets. I'm going to show you exactly how I got AI with €37 a month in total cost to build all these different pages for me, all serve a different purpose and a different part of the entire funnel for my business. So as you can see down here, most businesses have to pay up to €1,500 a month if they're wanting to create these type of pages. And as I said, I'm doing all this for €37 a month. So the big question here is, why do you need landing page and what's the purpose of them? Well, the big reason is simple and straightforward: is you need to streamline how you get customers to where you need them to get them to. You're wanting to get their emails, you're wanting to get ways to contact them again. You need to have an email sequence, you need to have landing pages set up. So AI for me doesn't just build a page, it builds an entire system around that page. So the old way was I had to either one, hire this out, which was costing a small fortune, and basically, or I end up doing it through these drag and drop kind of style builders. Now I use a platform called Get Response. This is for my emails and management and stuff like that. They have a platform for actually building out these pages, but they take forever. It's dragging, it's dropping, it's working off templates you're never really 100% happy with, and you pretty much end up in a position that nothing transfers and stays consistent, which was a big problem. From now, what I do is I go into AI and I basically tell Claude, you can see here all the landing pages I've made, tell Claude, build my landing page based on whatever design, whatever the topic is, and how it fits the overall business. And I think this is the most important aspect of it. Again, the result is a real funnel, 2 connected pages live on the web, built from a short brief. This video pretty much is going to obviously explain the whole lot of it. So on this note here, the real funnel, and I think this is important, is understanding of how is this funnel kind of perceived and how is it put together. So you can see here, and this is an image here of my weekly calls one. So I got AI to create this landing page. I'm doing a weekly workshop. Again, the link should be below in the description if you're interested in joining that. It's 100% free. I'm doing it as the lunch and learn, 1 o'clock pretty much Irish time, my time. And from there, we'll go 45 minutes talking about AI, 50 minutes Q&A, and see how it goes. So AI built out this entire page for me with pretty much the press of a button. Now, the manual part was this part here where I had to put my email form. This again is done through Get Response. I just create a form, give AI the actual code and command or whatever it is, and it puts it into it. Now, one of the extra added benefits here that I had is how this flows is you comment on social media workshop on my Instagram. Let's say you get a link with this, a user comes over here, I then get they fill out their emails and name. Once they click grab their seat, instantly what happens then is it opens up into this page. So this is like book and confirm, your seat is saved, that's locked in. But we also now want to try and get them to join the community. Again, this is a major thing that most business owners do. They just kind of grab the email, they're done with. Now, users can leave this page 100%, it makes no difference, but it's an opportunity to get them from that. They've already booked something. Now, as I said, we can reach out to them and say, offer them this free community, I suppose, or a free 7-day trial. You can see here, start my 7-day free trial. It's then just €9 or $23 a month, sorry, and cancel anytime. So this page, as soon as it loads up, the video autoplays, tap for sound, and the sound automatically kicks in. I think most browsers, it's a thing I found out yesterday, they don't allow autoplay with audio. So again, it's a handy way just to get the audio into it. And that was done in the space of, I suppose, 10 minutes in total. It built out this entire little page for me. And again, this one was done in probably the same 10-15 minutes in total between me just refining a few of the different elements of it. So again, you can see here the practical way of doing it. And where most people, obviously, as I mentioned, lose the sale is they have a basic thank you page. And I was doing this for so long. So when you put in your email down here, grab it, and instantly what came up is a little box, thank you. It's kind of like, okay, we need to do more. We have their eyes. Let's try and get more out. Let's try and see, can we get them to do something else? Now, I'm not saying this method is going to 100% work, but I'm going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, I can remove it. If it does, perfect. There's nothing lost. So the retargeting page is the same moment. But now you make it to warm. So after a while, they're still leaning in. Nobody is lost. You simply give them the next step. And again, that's all we're doing. We pretty much get them to come to the page. We did the hard work with their social. We got them to sign up here. We now hit them with this page. If they come along, it's perfect. It's a booking link here as well. It's tracked. So if I click this, you can't see it here, but it's actually tracked to this actual page through Google's URL tracking is done. So it's a brilliant way to actually capture that audience. And as you can see, this is pretty much the page. The video is all uploaded. This is all hosted through Firebase. So if you're using Google Firebase, have that connected to Claude, you get a massive amount of free hosting of this. So as I said, you can host a massive amount of URLs. You can see here my URLs are done like this. So I have leads, forwards, dots, and ledger marketing. So this is the one that's actually ranked, or not ranked. This is the one that's I have connected between my hosting and my hosting platform for my main website, and this allows me to have the proper URL. So again, it's leads sendledgermarketing.com/booking confirmed is this standalone page that people can actually find once they put in the link. And the best way of this is, this doesn't mean I have to set up anything to verify links. It can just automatically do this now through Firebase. So the whole process is pretty much, as I said, describe the page you want, build a landing page, AI builds it, describe the second page, and connect the two. Now, before we go on to the cost, I want to just quickly go over some of the pages I've created here. So in my Claude Code, you can see it here. And if we just try and zoom in on this a little bit more. So in my Claude here, you can see that these are all the different pages I did. So you can see we have the home one, which is the main version of it. Then obviously we have / whatever it is afterwards. Now, these are used as well for lead magnets. So if we jump over here, this is one of my lead magnets that I have. So again, it's the same thing, comment a word, get this. So what I originally had, and you can't see the URL obviously on this, but what I originally had for these, and this is the prime one here, Claude Canva, was Notion dot something, and the URL was massive. It looked scammy. Now at least it has my brand and name in it, and it has obviously whatever the key term is. So this, in this case, it was Canva. But again, AI created all this from one of my actual YouTube videos that I talked about Claude and Canva. So everything was done from this. So you can see here, right down to this moment here, you have to input an email. So when I have this set up on Instagram, a user comments the word Canva, straight away they have to follow me in order to get the link. So once they get the link, it opens up into this page. Now it starts the entire process of, right, okay, now I have the opportunity to capture their email. I want to capture their email as well because, as I said, it's the main way to go. So we capture their email. Again, it's another simple form set up through get response. They do all the tick boxes and making sure they're happy to get their more emails in the future. Again, I have to do this because of EU GDPR and things like that. And it unlocks the rest of the page. So if I quickly go to the unlock page, and once they put in that information, everything here will completely unlock for them. So you can see basically what the entire page is looking like, and it's ready, as I said, ready to go. Now, in order to kind of give more to, I suppose, generally into my community is in terms of lead magnets, what I want to do then is I had another page created that this is going to put all my, and I'm in the process of doing this, all my content is going to be put into this. So all my lead magnets that I've done throughout the time, if you happen to sign up for one, you're going to get an email saying, thanks for getting this lead magnet. Here's all the lead magnets I've ever created. And this is going to keep populating over time. And as you can see, if I just click on the Claude one that I just on Canva, you can see the whole lot of it here is unlocked, ready for you to go. If we go back again, you can see Search Console for social. We click on that again, the lead magnets all ready to go here, done and dusted for everyone, and simple call to actions here that are going to send people again to the community. Boom, all linked in. The whole funnel is set up, and it's pretty much the right way to do it. So as you can see, this is a major part of your business setup. Most business owners don't do it. Why? Because it's the cost. The cost is the big thing. So freelance agency, it's copywriting both pages is included. Obviously, it's €1,500 from what I could see per month, or to get this made. So obviously, if you do one or two a month, it's a different story. Every future change is billed again. So again, if you need to maybe, like I have over here, I want to change this from every Wednesday at 1 o'clock to a different day. Whoever designs this and builds this for you is going to charge you to make these changes. Again, it's a small change, but they're going to charge you maybe €100, €200 to main charge, change little elements. Build on farm setup, again, all these are included in the price. And again, it's €1,500. Now, for me, it's €37 roughly a month if I decide to do many of these each month. And because my lead magnets are done like this now, I think they're different. I think add a bit more depth. They're better than just a basic PDF. It's easy to save these to your phone home screen, everything like that. So I think it's a much better way to do it. and it gives you a better opportunity to actually capture, I suppose, email addresses. Again, 37 euros. So again, just for me, Claude is 15 euros a month that I pay for. This builds the pages. Get response is the biggest expense here at the moment, which is obviously my email management, so, and my form contacts, all that. I will look at probably reducing this down to getting a better value, or see is there some way I can potentially build something that will replace this, similar to what I did kind of with Calendly. Building it myself is obviously zero. And then obviously for me, I can change anything anytime I want. Same 2 pages, no bill fee, no waiting, no developer. And I think this is massive. You will have the argument that some people will say a proper landing page design developer, whatever, is going to do a much better job. 100% they probably will. Saying that, I'm not spending 1,500 euros to get this, especially if I'm not 100% sure if this page is going to stay in terms of the way it's done. Maybe you have to simplify it. Maybe this version is no good, but this converts really well. Again, that's all I can do. Maybe this style will work perfect for this, so there's not as much information on the screen. That could be a major thing. So this is the main reason, I suppose, you build these. 1,500 bill replaced by 37 euros a month of tools that I was already using anyway. And I think this is what most business owners need to understand and see, that AI is not about just creating content, or not about building the most extreme fancy things. It's about reducing cost in certain areas. And once you can do that, that's the difference, and that's where things are going to change. And as you can see over here, I have all these pages basically built out for me with the press of a button. I can tell it down here to build out a landing page on whatever it is. Lead magnet page, it has a template to work from, so every lead magnet page is going to follow a similar template. All these basically eventually will turn into buttons, so when you click it, it'll open up down here, and all these, as I said, will populate. And once it gets really big, then I'll turn around and start changing it to look into categorizing them more, so it's drop downs, open boxes, things like that, and it'll just become like a page for you can just easily diverting people around. So look, I'm going to leave it there. If you're interested, as I said, learning more, you can comment hub below and I'll send you the information for the video, or the link should be in the description. Again, check out these two. Double check this one for the yearly plan. As I said, it could be a major surprise at this moment in time. So yeah, look, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.